What's up, YouTube? Top of the evening. I got a good video for y'all today. Today we finna talk about Miss Fani Willis. I know y'all heard some cold shit going on right here. You know, I'm just trying to figure it out, man. So, y'all talk to me. I talk back. Let's figure this shit out together, man. Because here it is. You represent this YSL Mondo, and then a year after that, you super DA and you arrested YSL. So I just think that it's some type of conflict or something going on. I think Young Thug's attorneys need to tap into that right there and see something because it could be a mistrial on some shit like that. Some doubt right there. That's a lot of doubt because he's pushing a hard line. So check this out. We'll get back to it.
How old is the baby?
7 months.
She's 7 months. Have you seen the child?
No.
Stand right there. Do not move. Come up here.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you get one hug. Now, and while you're hugging that really, really cute child, remember that's a reason to not be back in front of me. Because if you care about it, don't do stuff that gets you in front of folks like me. All right? Yes, she is. Okay, people back. Time's up. Well, good luck. I want to see you.
So here it is. He's representing this YSL Mondo cat, and then again he exposes it. So again, like I'm saying, like and subscribe and talk to me in the comments, and let's try to figure this out, man. Because I kind of think that this can be something good for the YSL family, man. You know, for the ones that stay strong. You know what I mean? So let's check out what homie got to say.
Like God working mysterious way, bro. Then I'm gonna go on to say this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting here. I'm gonna go on to say this. I'm gonna say this because the same lady who the Fani Willis.
I want to give shouts out to Ugly Money Podcast too, man, for the content.
Fani Willis lady.
Fani Willis.
Fani Willis lady. That was just my lawyer. I got proven facts for this with everybody. This things I know. Everybody done seen this.
So wait a minute. Yeah, Fani Willis, was she the prosecutor?
She's the DA lady.
Yeah, the
now.
DA.
This
The
is
DA
all
was your attorney at one point in time.
Yes, this before she turned to be with the last case I just fought. I had just got out of jail.
Yeah.
I had just got out of jail. The last case I just fought. I was the last case she was doing before she turned to being the DA.
So she switched sides. She was on defense and then she went.
This on
Wow.
honest to God truth. This ain't nothing that can be hid. People know this. I got the video on my page right here. Matter of fact, we finna do this live interview right now to show you.
So she represented you
Yes,
on a case right before this case that she is.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
How God working mysterious ways. This the honest to God truth. It ain't no cap in this. Somebody when you did interview, they're gonna show when but he wasn't lying. This already they come on, man. It's just how God work. That's what I'm telling you, bro. God working mysterious ways.
So you think that she tried to use some of the things? You think
she
that
couldn't? She can't. That's conflicting. That's like conflict of interest. You were just my lawyer. So how can you turn around and try to indict a for? Don't sound like you my lawyer. You just represent me.
Fani Willis was the lawyer of one of the founding members of YSL, and then she turns around years later and indicts the YSL.
It wasn't even like a year. It wasn't even years later. This probably it was like 2-3 years later. It was years later. It's about 2.
How has it nobody said anything about that? How is that not all over the news? How is that not something that's brought up? If Fani Willis was representing members of the YSL, then why is she now the head DA of indicting and arresting members of the YSL? Like, she could basically try to use the information that she used to defend you to indict people.
But she ain't have no. She can't use no information. If what you ain't got nothing on me saying I'm doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
Respect.
Do you think be conflict of interest? Period.
Do you think she got like something personal on your show?
I don't know. Don't know. From all I know, bro. This is what I'm telling you. This was just my lawyer, bro. This was for real my lawyer. My boy, I ain't no cabin in this. Folk know this for real. So that was for real, just my lawyer, bro. I never seen this lady act like this. This is weird to me. That's how I know all this shit be about politics and all this old funny style. Serious. Politics is serious, bro. I never seen this lady. This just was my for real lawyer. I'm sitting here talking to her like how we talking, man. Finna this lady, I used to talk to this lady like an auntie, like a, you feel what I'm saying? So now that I'm seeing her do, I don't know what's going on, bro. All this is puzzling and scary as hell, like, and it's a lot of bullshit they putting out here and just saying, like, shit ain't right, bro. This shit weird to me. I ain't gonna need hold you.
And they let that slide. That's crazy. Like I just can't see how a person can represent somebody 1 year and then indict them the next year.
She didn't indict me.
I mean, yeah.
She didn't indict me. I didn't get indicted.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
wait a minute, hold on now. Amen, brother. Amen. But yeah, that sounds funny, bro. No matter how else you look at it, like you was just on this side, quote unquote, and now you don't get on this side, quote unquote, and you got a hard on for everybody involved, but you was just defending it.
It's weird, bro.
The world don't know that, bro.
Well, now they do.
So I think they own to something here, because I really do feel like it's a conflict of interest, even if it's not the same dude that she didn't indict. I think she left him out to make it like be a go. But nah, because you still could have knew something about crimes in the YSL family and used that and just hold that card and then played your hand like that. I don't know, man. Like and subscribe, man, and let's talk about it, man. Talk to me, man. I'll talk back.
Prosecutor of having an affair with the gang member.
They waited, and I probably have another one. They say there's a young woman, a young racist in Atlanta. She's a racist. And they say, I guess, they say that she was after a certain gang, and she ended up having an affair with the head of the gang or a gang member. And this is a person that wants to indict me. She's got a lot of problems, but she wants to indict me to try and run for some other office. What's going on in this country is, and by the way, wants to indict me for a perfect phone call. This was even better than my perfect call with Ukraine. Remember?
Donald Trump's claim stems from a Rolling Stone interview with Mondo in January, which revealed that Fani Willis previously represented him in a 2019 aggravated assault case. Willis, who has since reinvented herself as a tough on-crime prosecutor, spearheaded the sprawling RICO indictment against Youngthug's YSL crew, who are accused of being a criminal street gang behind a series of violent crimes in the Atlanta area. She is also currently investigating Trump over his alleged meddling into the 2020 presidential election, including a phone call to Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, during which he pressured him to find the votes to help him win. This is not her character. This is not who she is. I done had auntie to nephew, mother to son type of talks with her. I know this is not her character. This is what made me start looking at the YSL case like I know it's bigger than just her. It's politics behind this ish. It's other people that's behind her pulling strings. Rolling Stone journalist Andre G., who conducted the interview, debunked the allegations by clarifying that Mondo made no mention of any sexual relationship with Willis during their conversation. This is my report. Mondo didn't say or imply anything close to that at any point in our conversation. Donald Trump has been at odds with Willis as he attempts to discredit prosecutors investigating him and may soon face RICO charges in the state of Georgia for his alleged election fraud, according to The Guardian. While Youngthug will remain behind bars until the YSL RICO trial begins, YSL Mondo, who was not charged in that case, was recently arrested after missing a court date in connection with a separate incident last month in which he was accused of strangling a woman. After his court date no-show, federal agents with the U.S. Marshals Task Force, GBI agents, and Cobb County deputies searched his home and found drugs, cash, and at least 3 guns. Mondo is now facing several felonies, including 3 counts of violating the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act.
Now, this is what I don't get. I don't know what's up with you, YSL Mondo, but homie, you hot. I mean, you know, and then Donald Trump. See, my thing is, where the hell did Trump get that at? Like, where did you get that at? And then you went all the way talking about affair. Just you know, Trump just do Trump. That's it. But what I'm trying to figure out, who told Trump that? Where did Donald Trump get that piece at? Just all that little piece at. You know what I mean? And now it's all over the blogs. You know what I mean? You know, tell me what y'all think about that. You know, it's something going on. You know, what I just don't get about Fani, though, she really has, you know, she's really after YSL, and you know, I just don't get it, you know. But check this out. Let's put it all together and talk about it. Like and subscribe.
staff today saying, it is my understanding that an ad was put in the Atlanta market to run between today and August 13th that will have derogatory and false information about me as the district attorney. You may not comment in any way on the ad or any of the negativity that may be expressed against me, your colleagues, this office, in coming days, weeks, or months. You should feel no need to defend me. I am not concerned with the calls, emails, or ads, and you should not concern yourself with them. Your instruction from me is to ignore all the noise and keep doing your job with excellence.
Today, to just let the public know that we are continuing our mission to target gangs, as we believe it is our #1 public safety deterrent crisis that we're in. I have to acknowledge the two men that are before me before I even start. This is the great Detective Needham and the great Detective Davidson from Sandy Springs Police Department. This was a collaboration, but you always have to acknowledge those that are on the front line working really hard to get things done. And these two gentlemen have done just an excellent job. What today's indictment is about is the Drug Rich Gang, which is a hybrid gang, and it started back in 2016. That's how far we can document this gang existing. We know that it is a gang that primarily actually exists out of DeKalb County, the Stone Mountain and the Tucker area. But as we know, crime and criminals have no boundaries, and they found their way into my county, Fulton County. I have a message today that you will hear repeated time and time again. If you thought Fulton was a good county to bring your crime to bring your violence to, you are wrong, and you are going to suffer consequences. And today is the start of some of those consequences. This gang, as I mentioned, is a hybrid gang. It does include members of the Gangster Disciples, the Crips, and the Bloods. We know that here in Atlanta, Georgia, that hybrid gangs are something that we regularly see. We know that this gang does have some identifiers that connects it together. They use things like prescription bottles and money symbols, and this is in their jewelry and their tattoos, and we see that present here. We have identifiers identifying this gang. But that's not the problem, that people collected together or they decided to use symbols. It's what they did once they joined together. What this indictment represents is 16 different victims in our county, 16 different incidents of violence, and 26 defendants. They committed crime everywhere from the south to the north of my county, which included Union City, Atlanta, and Sandy Springs. The earliest crime committed that is captured in this indictment is a 2018 carjacking. The latest was committed just this month. We are aware that crimes have occurred in other jurisdictions, but what this indictment primarily covers are the 16 crimes that committed here in Fulton County. The victims, they do not discriminate, but what they did do is target people who show their wealth on social media. So I do have a message for the public, where it is kind of fun to put your things on social media and show off. Unfortunately, these gangs are becoming more savvy, more sophisticated in the way that they target you. And this is a way that we know that they targeted these individuals. And it's because of these great detectives' work where they were able to show that they were following these individuals and using it to their advantage.
Okay, so my thing is, I just played that clip right there to just try to understand her. That's kind of old when she did that arrest on, I think there was some gamers, she said, was breaking in celebrities' homes and targeting different homes. But, that one really, I guess she could do it, you know what I mean? But she was a top flight private attorney out there. So I'm just trying to figure out how many convicts and criminals was you representing. It's like, did you get some intel on all the criminal activity, and then to empower and enrich your success and do what you're doing with a DA? That's, you always want to be a district attorney, so you're taking all that, all the stuff you knew, and I just think there's something there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a blogger, man. Holla at me though. Talk to me. I talk back, man. Let's figure it out. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.